Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for, they can't see you, so at least let them hear you. Yes, clap it up for yourselves. We've made it to the end of the year, but the nonsense is not over. That's why you're here. You have things to talk about. We love that for you. My name is Sumbodies Mama. I am your host. Let's give it up for the Loisaida Center. That's where we are today. Let's give it up for the staff. Let's give it up for the Nuyorican. We are here because our building on East 3rd Street is being renovated. I'm so excited. We were just in a meeting about all of the great things to come. But that's why we're here. So thank you again, Loisaida. I'm going to go over some house rules. The event is live streamed. It can be accessed on our YouTube channel. The recording should be up right after the show. This week's is going to be a little different because we're doing some like fancy stuff with our sound, but it's going to be beautiful for the artist, okay? The exit to my left, your right. You're going to exit here if you need a restroom, and you're going to bust another right. You're going to see the bathrooms right next to a water fountain. If you need some water, go ahead and help yourselves. The cups will be right there. Please try to wait for the microphone to not be in use. Like, let there not be an artist. Feel free to go to the bathroom while I'm talking. Feel free to wait to come back in until you hear an applause, because it's really rude. We don't want that. Also, please silence your devices. My phone loves to go off in the middle of stuff. Silent mode on. All right, do that. Cool. Please respect the area. Again, I told y'all we don't have a space. That's why we're here. So no graffiti, no trash. Pick up after yourselves. Be nice to the space. No throwing items on the stage. That includes roses, tomatoes, shoes, and panties. I'm sorry, I can't take panties. I don't know who threw something at one of the performers right before the summer, but they have told me I can no longer accept thongs on the stage. Sorry. All right. My rules for my open mic. Usually you only get 3 to 5 minutes. We might have the opportunity to go again, right? To give everybody an opportunity to do another piece, have another moment on the microphone, because my list is really short today, okay? I'm gonna start a timer though, so every time you do get to my microphone, it will be 3 to 5 minutes in this moment. Please don't think you can take 10 minutes at a time. I'm gonna have someone in the wings. Here we go with the light. You couldn't miss that from outer space, okay? So when that light pops up in your peripheral, your time is done. You're now on 501, and you need to come back and do the other half in the second round, okay? All right. Awesome. Please don't touch my microphone. It's not my microphone. We're borrowing it. And they told me to tell you not to touch it. If you need help, I'm going to adjust this microphone for you, and it's going to be good. You see this logo, the Nuyorican Poets Cafe logo? You're going to see that logo on this screen right here. That is how you know we're preparing your moment for you. When that logo disappears, your video starts, okay? You have the beautiful opportunity of having your own video for, artists make money on social media and stuff. You can put it on your TikTok, on your Instagram, and make you some money. It's beautiful, beautiful footage, okay? Cool. What else do I have to tell you? Try not to yell into the microphone, because that makes Paul from the control room, that makes his job really hard. And we don't want to make his job hard. He's a cool guy. There is no censorship. There is no hate speech. And unfortunately, as there are no panties, there is also no nudity, no nipples. I love nipples, just not here, okay? All right, cool. That is all of our rules. I am going to start off our open mic, and the way it's going to go is I'm going to announce who's on deck and who's up next, okay? So, up next is Somebody's Mama. But on deck, let me see, who's on deck? Ooh, Elise Baker is on deck. Elise, are you here? Okay, I got a little finger wave from the back. But right now, it's going to be me, Somebody's Mama. Give it up for me. Oh, shout out to y'all. My son would appreciate this. Somebody's mama wasn't ready to read anything. I have been having a hell of a week. I lost one of my jobs. The whole place got shut down. I did not get fired. I'm a great worker. Hear me. But the place got shut down. I want to say, I won't put my boss business out there, but things weren't going right. Okay. And so now randomly a week, the month of Christmas, the month that I need to spend the most money, I don't have no money coming in, and it hurts. It hurts my soul. So I've been all over the place, and all I really have in my phone is different versions of my resume. It's so sad. I lied to you. I'm gonna read you guys something old. Is that cool? Yeah. old shit, not stale. This is a poem I wrote when I was maybe 15. 15? That makes me feel like I shouldn't read this. No. Okay, so we're not going to read that. That was more than a few years ago. Let's say I'm going to read you a draft of something cool. Okay. In the 9th century, a Chinese alchemist searching for a potion for immortality accidentally creates gunpowder. The distance between life and death is a desire to defy the odds. My brother dies, and I search for him everywhere. The distance between life and death is the longest time I'll go without a simple sibling quarrel. My brother dies in an illegal police chase, and the news doesn't cover the damage. It disguises and downplays the bloodshed. The distance between desensitized and outraged is the funeral for my baby brother. The distance between human and black is a desire to defy the odds. The alchemist creates gunpowder. The girl creates a riot. The police see her, a small problem, a common side effect of reaching a quota. A common side effect of being black is death before 25. The distance between my brother and 25 was 31 days, and in places I only ever knew, love, pain grew. And a police siren wails, and I ready my words for a poetry slam and not a war. The distance between writer and weapon is a desire to defy the odds. The distance between fireworks and firearms is a magician's mistake. The distance between miracle and mistake is a mother pregnant for the 3rd time with a black boy who doesn't make it past 25. Okay. We're gonna work on that. Thank you. And I didn't mean to bring the mood down, but lucky enough for you, we're gonna get some comedy from the poet, from the artist next on the mic. But just so you know, on deck I have Kathy. Kathy, where you at? Kathy, give me a little wave. Kathy, you're on deck. But coming up to the stage, give it up for Elise Baker.
Yes, I will need the mic adjustment. I love this. Let's do it. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Cool. Well, I will start with this. I actually am looking to do some cross collaboration. I am a comic, but I am starting to produce a show that I would like to have some special guests, maybe some poets, maybe some musical acts. So if you're interested, the first show is actually going to be December 14th at the Whiskey Cellar, 5 p.m. I would love if you would come check it out. Maybe we can do some collaborations. Love to do that, and that's partly why I'm here. So yeah, find me at Orbiting Comic if you're interested. But yeah, I'm going to do some comedy for you tonight. Yeah? Woo! All right. Well, you didn't bring it down that far, because I'm going to ask this question first. Do we have a therapy audience? Anybody in therapy besides me? Okay, good. I'm glad. Yeah, I was talking with my therapist the other day, and she's like, Elise, you have trust issues. You don't trust your positive emotions. And it's true, because they don't ever stick around. Yeah, you have one tiny little problem, all the positive emotions walk out on you. Take happiness. Everybody wants to be with happiness, right? Happiness is getting so much ass. But I'm a little traumatized because it broke up with me. Yeah, I was diagnosed with some chronic medical issues. I needed some support. And this was happiness's response. Oops, oh, shit's getting real. Gotta go. That's how I know I'm a top, because I hit rock bottom. And I went looking, something stable, like an emotion I could trust, right? And I found one. I found depression. I just want to say this to depression. Baby, we found love in a hopeless place. Yeah. Accepts me for who I am. Guess what? You don't have to clean up for depression. No. I can have dirty socks just dripping off of my bookshelf like installation art. Depression will be like, it's okay. I am never leaving you. Yeah, here's another thing I don't trust besides happiness. AI. Anybody else with me? Yeah, because it's bad at its job and it is sneaky. This is just the part of the set where I hate on billionaires who own tech companies. Join me, it's fun. No, but seriously, like, okay, AI. First of all, chatbots are nepo babies. Their billionaire daddies are getting them hired at my company. I'm going to be replaced by a chatbot. You know it. But they have no critical thinking skills, so they should get promoted directly to management. Well, they will fit right in. Seriously. Yeah. Yeah. Also, don't get me started on autocorrect. I was typing fajita the other. Yeah, you know, right? I was typing fajita the other day. It autocorrected to vagina. I was texting my friend, "Do you want to come eat fajitas with me?" Send, saw the autocorrect, panicked, typed fajitas, exclamation point, send, that autocorrected. So now, if you're following the text thread, I have just texted my friend, "Do you want to come eat vaginas with me?" Vaginas! You got it. Yes. Okay, isn't autocorrect's entire job, right, to fix, mistakes and try to make awkward situations a little less awkward? I would say it's doing poorly. But anyway, I will end on this. Before I could actually explain what was happening, she just texted me back, "Sure." So now I don't know. Is she trying to tell me something? Thank you, guys. You've been a great audience.
Elise, did you tell us where we can find you?
Yes, Orbiting Comic on Instagram.
Orbiting Comic. Elise, you had me over there dying. I think the only emotion that I really identify with is broke at the moment. Yeah, not enough, insufficient funds, can't afford to pay the bill. Do they still have layaway? I feel like I identify with layaway now. It's only been a week. All right. On deck, we have, oh, wow, we've made it to the end of the estrogen on my open mic list. That is so quick. Oh, hey, is that a woman? Hi. There's feminism. There's a lot of feminism in the room. Welcome. Are you going to be on my open mic? Yes, you're literally going to be next. Give it up. Give it up. What's your name? Aida is on deck. All right? Aida, I hope you ready, because you ain't got no time really to get ready. On deck, we'll have Aida, but coming up to the microphone, give it up for Kathy. Hi. Sorry, first time, I'm very nervous. So I'm going to read a poem. It's called Hidden, that I wrote. I cover you with long sleeves and baggy jeans, my blouse always hanging past the point where my oversized eyes meet my exaggerated curves. My hope is that the long flowing hair around my face will shield me from the looks of disgrace. Hope that the color of my eyes will present a disguise, an illusion that I am a beautiful, well-kept woman, as if those things could hide you. I okay you with my wisdom and hide you with my false pride. My head stays high and my posture strong, for I know that they are watching and waiting for me to do something typical, something expected to confirm their biased opinion about me, to confirm that their judgment was fair. But they don't know me and how much I try to avoid you, ignore you, how I avoid any signs of your existence as much as I can while I do the best to hide you. I do my best to prove them wrong, even though I know they are right. It is not their battle, after all, it is mine. You and me, no one else involved.
I know why and how you got here. I also know how to get rid of you. I have let you take me over and succumb to your torment. I've been weak and powerless and never put up a fight. I used you to give me shelter from the realities of my life. Hidden deep inside me where all the other horrors dwell, except you are the only one that was always visible. It was easy to hide the abuse, the mistakes, and the burdens. But you are so powerful, you glared at the world screaming, "Here I am for all to see." But I never asked you to be so blatantly evident. Never wanted you to creep up out all over me and suffocate me, physically, mentally, emotionally. So I demand that you go away. Leave me to be in peace with myself, and perhaps I can enjoy being present here in this world. Maybe, just maybe I can feel like I belong anywhere. I want to be me while loving me, loving who I am on the outside as well as in. Free me. No, let me free myself of you. That's it.
That was amazing for your first time. You did great. I can still hear my kneecaps chattering from my very first time on stage. You did great, let me tell you. Okay, so on deck, I have Coach Bill. But, yes, hi, Coach. I see you. Been waiting for you. But, give it up. She just came through the door. Cold still on her face. I promise you, you can still feel it in her hands, all right? Give it up for Aida! Oh, Aida, girl, you missed don't worry. Once this logo goes away, you can start your video. Gonna get recorded.
Beautiful. See, y'all come prepared here. I like that. All right, so this is my first time performing in New York. I have never done this here before, but I have done this in DC. I'm from DC. And Toronto. I was born and raised in Toronto, Ontario. So, all right, there is 2 poems technically that I'm reading. One of them I wrote last night, and my friends really liked it, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to perform today. So, here we go. All right. I'm not from here. I grew up in places where city sounds were lullabies and gunshots were bird songs. I don't feel like I belong in a space where people breathe crisp air, like the pollution coats my lungs just right and I can finally feel that natural breath of fresh air everybody talks about. I grew up in an urban jungle where people laugh together after resting bitch faces scare off the tourists. And I grew up in places where love is found in the most unholy of spaces, and I love my cities. And though not everyone looks at me and sees subway cars being my bed rest, or how walking around the corner feels more therapeutic than a hike, I know I feel at ease. Within big walls and skyscrapers, my heart screams with means of inspiration, means of transportation, means of comfortability. I spent so much of my time confined in the forest with people I don't recognize and lovers who scream my name because they knew no one but me and the birds could hear them. I almost forgot who I was. This trip, these flashbacks, the reminder that I never belonged amongst dirt roads and empty sidewalks. I must have been so lost before I came here. I think about how full circle these moments are. You book a flight, and then all of a sudden you remember who you are. I crave the comfort that is my city, the people who feel just as deeply, and somehow I hear in my heart of hearts, my love, this is just the beginning. Yeah. Thank you. This is part 2. I wrote this a while ago, but this is part 2. And so I sit here with paint-stained hands, dripping memories from my fingertips onto canvased walls, allowing the blood from hearts I once knew to shower me in creative inspiration, grasping at the idea of lovers past, looking at every loss splattered across stretched cloth like they were exactly what I expected. Muses, inspiration. An idea so deeply burned into my chest, my throat coughs up their names, sputtering and chaotic. I've always believed grief brings the most beautiful art forward. When there's no hiding the bruises, no cowering behind the scars, and tears flow so openly that for once in our lives we are see-through. Our skin becomes paper. That is when the most beautiful of art is forged. In the fire of passions with nowhere to go, in the puddles of memories calling our name, in the scratches of moments I can't bear to say, not out loud, at least. One always finds love to be the cause, the burden, but also the motivation, the fuel in the fire, the paint in which I create, the strung-up sentences dancing along our screens, tilted our story, cut so short. However heavy the loss, the light that comes from it, that is the prize. So whenever someone walks away, I smile, I lean back, and I say thank you for leaving. I have never been more inspired. That's it.
Y'all are coming through your first time. A friend snuck in. He was a little late, but he snuck in. He got right to it. He was playing no games. I love support like that. All right. So we have coming to the stage. Wait, I'm going to announce you in a second. Could I have a show of hands of the performers who've already performed? Do any of you want to go for a second time? That's yes from Kathy. Elise, do you have more jokes? No problem. Aida, do you care to go again? Awesome. Coach, you coming up now, but do you care to go a second time? All right, so we're going to give it up for Coach Bill.
I've performed on open mic once before, actually twice before. The first time was about a couple weeks ago, very impromptu. And I love public speaking, and I was kind of a little shocked that I was so nervous performing something that I wrote. So this is a mountain that I've decided I have to figure out how to climb. All right. This is called The Fan, Note to My Lady. I'm here to make you understand. I'm your man, not your fan. These fans will take you out, wine you, dine you, buy you gifts, but will they be there when you're lonely, make you soup when you get sick? These fanboys may be fun here and there to pass the time, but you need a man of substance who can touch your body and your mind. I gotta go back to the page. All right. Wow. The fans are here in good times, though not so much in bad. But I know you know the stories from the fanboys that you had. He'll applaud you when you're right, but will he tell you when you're wrong? Will he be there to pick you up when at times you take a fall? These fans will chase you around, call you up most every day. But I'm not gonna chase you, baby. No, you're gonna have to come meet me halfway. My hand is firm, but never violent. My boundaries clear to understand. You will never be manhandled, but always handled like a man. Okay. Now, this ain't no false bravado. I'm gonna tell you that you're fine. I'm gonna let you know I miss you, let you know you're on my mind. I'm gonna tell you that you're special. I'm gonna treat you like my queen. I'm gonna keep you close beside me so that none can come between. Now, this ain't no modern love where you do you and I do me. No, this right here is biblical. I'm talking all or nothing, see? I'm talking about a partnership where 1 + 1 can equal 3. I'm talking about I make you better, and you do the same for me. Now, I told you in my mind, you condo living straight rent-free. But please don't get it twisted. This shit still belongs to me. The same way I put you there, I can straight up put you out. Okay. I'm not saying it's that I want to, but could be done without a doubt. Though I claim you as my own, that don't mean that, though I claim you as my own, Geez, oh man, this is bad. Let me see. Oh. Yeah. Though I claim you as my own, as I hope you do with me, that doesn't mean I'm calling us some sort of property. Though I'm giving you my heart, and I expect you've given yours to me. So what we have ain't chattel, baby, when given, true and free. Now, you know my eyes might wander, because I can appreciate a view. But mind, body, and soul remain devoted just to you. There's levels to this shit, my love. That's why you need to understand. I'm not here to play around. I'm here to let you know I'm going to be your man.
Let's see, give it up, hey! Give it up. I mean, so there's levels to this shit. Give it up for Coach Bill. Give it up for all the poets that have touched all the artists that have touched the microphone tonight. This is the part of the show, as Bill said, there's levels to the shit. So this is the part of the show where I do a little dance with my man Paul from the control room. Paul, are you ready? I believe you are. It's always me. All right. So this is the halftime show, and I'm going to give you some of our Nuyorican promotions. The Nuyorican Bowery Slam happens every week on a Monday, except for the, what is this, December 29th? Oh, yeah. Don't come here on the day before. No. We're not going to be open for no poetry slam on December 29th. But every other Monday after that, okay? The winner is going to get $20 cash money and a chance to compete in the final Friday slam. The doors open early. Sign up starts at 6:30, but the line is going to start at like 4. I don't know what they're giving out on the line, but the line is going to start at about 4 o'clock. Get there if you want to sign up, okay? We usually have a final Friday slam, but that's going to return in January of 2026 because we're having our Grand Slam on Friday, December 26th, at the Apollo stage at the Victoria Theater 1. In Harlem. The prize is $1,000 and the opportunity to participate on the 2026 Slam team. Please go and get your tickets at Nuyorican.org/Grand Slam. I am actually your Grand Slam for this year, and I'm so excited to pass the torch. I will actually be the coach for next year's team. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I know. I don't know why they let me do things. Okay, next. Every first Wednesday of every month, we're going to have Wow. That's y'all, that's me. It's going to be hosted by myself, Sumbodies Mama. It is called Woman Orator Wednesday, or Wow. All of our all acts are welcome on my open mic. We try to go through all of the women first. We try to honor the women first. Then we let any of the testosterone that may have come to the party get on the microphone, okay? And then every other Wednesday, you're going to have a weekly open mic. It's open to everyone in all styles, including poetry, comedy, music. All open mics at the Loisaida Center are live streamed to our Loisaida YouTube channel. It's going to have a high quality audio and video capture of all of your performance. Great for artists looking to take their work to the next level. The doors are going to open here at 6 p.m., okay, for sign up. And then we have many other events. We have the online open mic, which is weekly and free. We have the slam workshop. We have 1,000-word open mic at ICP. We have outdoor and indoor poetry events in Battery Park, at NJ Pack, the Bronx, and etc. Tickets and info for all programming can be found at thenuyorican.org/calendar, or you could go ahead and just scan that QR code. Also, the Nuyorican is a nonprofit 501c3 organization. That means we're broke. That means we need money. We need donations. So please know that ticket sales do not cover everything. You can donate no matter how big or small. It is always welcome, and it's tax deductible. You can go ahead and scan that QR code Or you can go to nuyorican.org/donate. Also, join our Patreon, okay? Any way that you can support, we would love. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna, oh, dang, I guess I gotta open this round up too. We're gonna have a second round. It's only gonna consist of Kathy, Aida, and Coach Bill. You guys get to come back up here and just do one more piece. It's gonna be 3 to 5 minutes long. And then after the artist, we're gonna have our featured artist of the night, okay? So, on deck I have Kathy, but on the stage right now it's me, so I'm gonna do something. I actually love this poem. It's for all the ladies in the Bronx. I am from the Bronx. It is a short piece. It's how I open up almost all of my feature sets. I want to dedicate it to Belle Khalees, Cardi B. I love her. So when Cardi B says she's a gangster in a dress, she means every time a brown girl is born in the Bronx, the concrete of our jungle turns them into a beast, both beautiful and lethal. Now, should the beast dream beyond the stripper pole, the hood will say it is deluded by hunger, but to honor the hunger of the beast is both an ode to Apple and Eve. She means, girl, you better eat. She means when they offer you the welfare line, recognize that bag ain't big enough. She means big apple dreams. She means the dark did come first and the bad bitch came after to keep her foot on their necks with a 16 harder than any erection she's ever inspired. She's inspired a movement. She means dream, brown girl, dream. Don't be ashamed when they call you a beast, brown girl, feast. Bloody shoes on your feet, brown girl, boss from the Bronx. She means I'm as good as it gets. Dead ass. All right. So, on deck I have Aida, but coming up to the stage one last time, give it up for Kathy.
This is new, so first time reading it, thank you. It's called No Thanks, I'll Pass. I'll pass because I grew up in a home where my dad found love with someone else and my mom replaced it with the love of that liquid through her veins that gave her superpowers she didn't have as a wife. You know the ones that kept her standing with bent knees, that made her body look like she was being balanced by strings, like she was asleep and about to fall, but never actually did. The nodding out, mouth wide open, at any moment, any time, anywhere. Yeah, those powers. The ones that all my family saw, my teachers saw, and all the neighbors saw. The ones that my coworkers would see when she would take that long trek from Staten Island to me, bus, ferry, subway, to borrow $20. No thanks, I'll pass. I'll pass because I know what an overdose looks like. Because I know how a child feels watching their mother lay there comatose for hours, just hoping she'll eventually wake up. I'll pass because I never wanted to send my child to the South Side to pick up that special little package from Miss Henny. Because I know what it's like to live in a house where all the furniture's been sold, so your kitchen table was a round piece of wood on a crate. I'll pass because I traveled way too many times to that clinic so she could get her pink medicine that was supposed to heal her. But really, she just sold it to someone like she was a dealer so she can get what she really felt was her healer. No thanks, I'll pass. I'll pass because I know what it's like to wake up in the morning of December 25th and unwrap gifts that you can't actually open and disappear on the 26th. I'll pass because I know all about knocking on strangers' doors and convincing them to look through that little book to pick some candy and give me their cash that I knew they were never going to get. I'll pass because I watched her meet other men who abused her, black eyes, broken knees, and ribs so hurt she could barely breathe, but none of them really abused her as much as she abused herself. No thanks, I'll pass. I'll pass because just weeks before she died, at the age of 56 from cancer, she told me that she was ready because she was tired of fighting her demons, the weed, the dope, the liquor, the pills. And for the record, she may have been ready, but we were not. I'll pass because she never got to see her youngest boys become the strong, successful black men she knew that they would be, and never got to meet her grands. No thanks, I'll pass. I'll pass because deep inside I know I'm just like my mother. I know that I have the same obsessive, uncontrollable behaviors, and I couldn't be the person I wanted to be, the mother I needed to be, the employee I grew to be, or the grandma that I currently love to be, with those kind of powers. So instead I have the paranoia of drug addiction and the power to empathetically state my rejection. No thanks, I'll pass.
That is amazing. Yeah, first and second time, all in the same day. You ate that up. Give it up for Kathy one more time. All right, so on deck I have Coach Bill, but one more time, give it up for, very warm now, I'm sure. Give it up for Aida.
Okay, part 2. Dreaming of a person so bold in his expression that he caves into me. Drifting along a winding river, losing sight of a woman he loved in a past life. I come into the picture, melting wax in his hands, just to leave the impression of his fingerprints all over me, every ring in my skin molding to the inside of sequoia trees. Strong, weighted, heavy with history, so apparent that you can't miss the patterns of lives past. Chapters closed, books finished, secrets whispered. The truth is intimate, peeling layers back, grasping the frozen bark, each petal shaped in the figure of my body. I cave into him. Fear withholds the gross negligence it took to open myself up in the first place. Pandora's box spilling all over the floor, heavy like tar, the indents of others tapping into me. The wounds leak with stories I once regretted sharing. I go back in belief that every secret spilled was actually hidden nourishment, keeping us alive while my tough exterior kept me safe. Allow someone new to close old wounds. Belief in another, but he has the same weapons that they used. Will they become tools to aid me back to health, or another cut into me, another hole for me to fill with guilty contentment? I crave the wholeness of a lover intertwined. Vines travel through the holes they left inside of me, filling each pocket with flora, a soft green adorning me in what feels like jewelry, just gentle enough to remind me that kindness is not lost, reminding me that we can bring each other back to life if it means we get to live forever. Beneath the forest canopy, we watch as the pictures of our lives past cover us in a shade so cool it keeps us comfortable despite the heat of our relationship. Like fire following us like trails on a mountain, skipping stones and ocean water, all meet in the middle, growth next to each other, within each other, every day teaching ourselves something new. I begin to wonder if all those peeled layers of me were meant to shed, to bring a growth so beautiful the entire forest is marked with my body, bits of my comfort turning into a canvas of colorful greens and calming blues. The sound gives me peace. In a world so chaotic, we are a silent bloom. There's no need to speak so much when the real intimacy is truth.
All right, look at that. The night is going. It's going faster than every means of transportation I took to get here today. Give it up for us. Boo the MTA. Can we boo them? Just 1, 2, 3. Boo. Y'all not, hold on. Did I not tell all of you what I went through? Please let us, on the count of 3, truly boo the MTA. 1, 2, 3. Boo! Yes, that sounds right. They've been stealing money from me. They've been stealing money from me and getting me written up at all my jobs. All right, I'm sorry. I'm very passionate about this. Somebody holler at the new mayor. Tell him to do something for real. Okay, on deck is me again. Craziness. Because I'm going to open up for our feature. But give it up for the last person on our open mic list tonight, Coach Bill.
It's something I wrote for my mother who passed away. Very strong woman. Something I tried to write in her voice. And I'll have to make note to Maya Angelou because she inspired this, and you'll see that it's got some of the same rhythms. It's called Mary's Song. Does my confidence upset you? My intelligence give you pause? Because my tongue is sharp as razors and my mind more keen than yours? You may attack me with your words. You may insult me with your doubt. You may cheat me with your prejudice, but still not shut me out. Unstopped by words or deeds to keep those I love held back, more fierce than one imagines, don't make this lioness attack. Through sickness, pain, and sorrow, through injury and despair, when you think that I'm defeated, I rise again like air. Doctors foretold my future, placing limits on my life, not realizing my will to overcome all stripes of strife. I fought battles on my terms, looked upon despair with open eyes. I found rainbows in my storms, knocked down, but still I rise. And now my battles fought, my victories well enshrined. I rest and leave behind my legacy of those whose lives crossed mine. Do not cry for me, my friends, for my life, though hard, was sweet. I lived life on my own terms, and my end prepared to meet. From physical injury, I rose. From prejudice against the shade of my skin or the curve of my hip, I rose. From the blight of cancer, I rose. From sickness, pain, and my body's own betrayal, I rose. And now, my body fully spent, I perform my last reprise. My final journey underway, as for one last time, I'll rise.
All right. So, I'm gonna perform this piece, and then I'm gonna read the bio for our feature, and then I'll introduce her. I want to say that I'm reading this poem because it is very old, but because this is the last open mic that I'm going to host before the year closes out, and this is the last time in 2025 that I'll probably be like really performing. Oh no, I lie. I have a show that you're hosting. That's the last one that I'll be performing at, but this is one of the last times. It is my first. This is my second, so we're about to be 2 years in of Sumbodies Mama being a performing artist. Before I was Somebody's Mama, I was just somebody and I was going by my regular name. But I took 13 years off, and I found this poem that I wrote, and it inspired this poem that I wrote when I came back. And it's called Some Sexy Shit. Now, it was written when I was like 16. I was working for minimum wage, and this is going to age me, but don't do the math. Don't count. My son think I'm 24, okay? All right. Okay. And I just want to dedicate this to anybody in the room who ever feels like they are caught up in the hustle of life and they're not honoring the artist in them. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Just remember that you are also an artist just as much as you need this money, just as much as you are hustling, okay? This is called Some Sexy Shit. Say you work in a restaurant. Never say White Castle, say minimum wage, and not $7.25, say temporary. Mean temporary. Don't tell them you write poems on your break. Don't tell them you write, you'll be left smelling like a bag of stale potential. No one wants a dream deferred. Nothing about a number 7 is sexy. You are 37-hour weeks. You are hairnet, visor, apron, and a name tag. You are slip-resistant, oral-resistant shoes. Black slacks, uniform shirt, drive-through, vixen. Nothing about a large order of fish nibblers is sexy. Nothing about a small order of fries is sexy. A milkshake is sexy sometimes. But you are 30 burgers with no onions and a large order of onion rings. You are never lose your cool. The customer's always right. The customers are always Friday night club, Saturday morning hangover in your lobby. You're calling it your lobby. Say temporary. Mean temporary. Stop making poems out of your coworkers. Stop calling it human research. Admit that you have become comfortable with being a fry cook. Understand that you deserve better. Understand that you can do better, do better, do better. Stop being afraid of the possibility. Stop talking shit about the poems you write on your break. They are beautiful. You are a beautiful writer, and that is some sexy shit. Thank you. I say all of that to say, Lady K is one of the best writers that I've encountered since I've been back in the scene, okay? The way that she gets up on the microphone and she does what she does and she honors who she is off the stage, like you're getting the same person, and that's some sexy shit. When the artist and the art are so true and so intertwined and so connected that you're genuinely having the same beautiful experience, if not better. I think you're bad funny too. It's just been so wonderful, and I could not have thought of a better way to close out this year. It has been so cool to just end up at shows with Lady K. She rocks the mic. Her pen is beautiful, but she has a beautiful spirit, a beautiful light about her. So Lady K has been performing and has 13 years of performing experience as a spoken word artist. She is a published author of 2 books, host, curator, and workshop leader. She started from local slam culture to citywide artistic exploration. Her journey is one of continuous growth. Currently, she hosts several shows and mentors at the Harlem Bomb Shelter while completing her English literature degree. Clap it up for that. Focused on creative writing and poetry, fueling her mission to inspire through words. Without further ado, give it up for my homie, all the way from the second row, Lady K. No, thank you.
Okay. This young queen, beautiful and brown, was born with a crown on her head. So bright it made her an easy target, heavily guarded, yet now departed from the only heartbeat she knew. She learned to stand on her own too, and once they realized what she was on to, they had to get on too. They tried to steal her light, steal her shine, find a way to chip her crown, but alas, she was building a dynasty. Wasn't concerned with others' opinions, a dying breed. Wasn't eyeing the opposition, had David's heart and Goliath's feet. She was going to make history. So leaving her mark wouldn't be an issue. Just know her story continues, and she is me, and they call me Lady K for a reason, and I know that I'm always reaching, but I'm asking for a little more focus in these words that I'm speaking. Good evening, everybody. How are you guys doing? Good, okay. All right, so we are in the 3rd day of the last month of the year, as it was stated. We closing out, finally. So I have 3 things to say before finishing or going into the rest of the set. Number 3, this set is entitled, What Are We Leaving in 2025? Okay, so we will answer that question, and the answer is always yes. So yes? Yes. Okay, all right. 2, this is we as in us. I'm going to need your assistance to help me in this set, so it's now our set. Okay, Brian, I know you back there. I'm going to need you. 2, we got repeat after me's in between, so everyone feels seen. Yes? Yes. All right, and number 1, let's have fun because, again, this is also my last feature of the year, but I also have one more show where the host will be featuring at, which is Rose Garden. I'll tell y'all about that later on. So the first thing that we are giving up in 2025, we are giving up lacking confidence in ourselves. Okay? Yes? Yes. All right. So repeat after me. I'm the one. I'm the one. Not the 2. Not the 2. You can't be me. You can't be me. And I don't want to be you. Yes. All right. Kiss all the lips you need to find the frog that'll turn into your prince. Sip exotic drinks and have great conversation. Look into his eyes intensely. You burn his retinas if you must. You are the flyest. Your inspirations would be proud, but no, there is no rush. Don't stress time or the what ifs. Kill the shoe game. Stomp harder than the Hulk, but strut like it's the runway. Don't apologize. Don't feel bad for being you. You're dope. Straight trendsetter, always been a go-getter, speak with confidence like Kanye, but spit better. Maybe not better than Kanye, right? But if you loved you like Kanye loved himself, you wouldn't register hate the same way, and it wouldn't matter what people say. They don't faze you. The world is your oyster. Yes, you're a cliche, but my advice is to keep overcoming second coming. Time is money, and you can't afford to be late, can't afford to take breaks. Don't break. You don't let them break you. You stay faithful, grateful, and despite the hatefuls, you stay calm. Because, see, it suddenly dawns on you, you choose. Choose to be happy, choose to stay dope, choose to leave the past in the past. It's history. History will have faint memories of how many Facebook friends you had or if you were Instagram or TikTok famous, but solely on the mark you leave. So leave people better than you found them. Roll with the punches like Layla Ali in her prime. I want you to take control of your life. Thank you. Yes. Okay. What else are we giving up in 2025? We're going to give up mentioning Kanye in poems. Okay. That might be a personal one. Maybe to expand it out, I'll say we're going to keep the classics, but we're getting rid of distractions. Is that okay? Okay. All right. So repeat after me. Distraction is destruction. Distraction is destruction. But I will not be destroyed. But I will not be destroyed. With confidence, distraction is destruction. But I will not be destroyed. But I will not be destroyed. Okay. If this is your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold. He never had nothing handed, took nothing for granted, lost being the GOAT, man, I don't know, man. But as a shorty, I looked up to this dope man, only a dope man that had me since Def Jam. But now this bull, man, this can't be right. Lost his playtime like I'm deaf, man. This can't be life in the night. I hear him talk. Coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul. How could he be so heartless? What happened to Mr. West? They said change was good, but he no longer had depth, spitting that catchy shit now, not getting shit off his chest. He started with lines like... What if somebody from the shot that was ill got a deal on the hottest rap label around? But he wasn't talking about coke and birds. It's more like spoken word, except he's really putting it down. And he explained the story, how blacks came from glory and what we need to do in the game. Good dude, bad night, right place, wrong time. In the blink of an eye, his whole life changed. And then he changed. Went from young Mr. West born to protest to Jesus, self-proclaimed. You cannot tell me the fame didn't get to him. Now he's spitting shit with less content, want to be remembered like Socrates. The beat's concrete, but the lyrics settle for mediocrity. And honestly, I don't listen to anything past Blood on the Leaves, right? But the young Mr. West, had a lot of shit to get off his chest. He was blessed with the gift of penmanship, but also a mind that's kind of different, and everyone ain't feeling that shit. Or trying to hear that shit, and I know he's indifferent, still making hits, taking hits, and his extra small Gucci flips with a bad bitch who's overly insecure about her image, but his image created a vision. So I'd like to take Mr. West back to the beginning and say, you've been in the game, but you still self-conscious. Our skin is the same, but you seem unconscious. See, we buy all your clothes, but we don't really need them. Things we buy to cover up what's inside because you made us hate yourself, but love your wealth. That's why I'm always yelling, bring the artist back. Trump Dylan's taking pictures with you because you're black, and the white men get paid off of all of that. But I ain't even going to act holier than thou because I still got graduation and rotation. Late registration is a favorite. College dropout is a must, but I can't trust Mr. West. He lost my vote for top 5, dead and gone, except the rhymes. But for Kanye's sake, I'm hoping kids see ghosts sometimes. Thank you. Oh, Kanye. We used to love him. All right, send the prayers up for him. We're going to leave him here on the stage, okay? We're going to leave it for him. Somebody said to me that Kanye reminds them of that one ex that gave you that really nice first year. It was real honeymoon phase, lovey-dovey, And then years later, you're still reminiscing on that one good year that you had. And you know it's not coming back, but you're just like, I know, it was great. Yeah, so the last thing we're going to be leaving in 2025, we're leaving anything that does not serve us, yes? Okay, that's whether that is love or any hurt that we're holding in, we want to release it. We are healing next year. So this is the last piece. Repeat after me. Today is okay.
Today is okay.
But tomorrow will be better.
But tomorrow will be better.
Right now it might hurt.
Right now it might hurt.
But it won't last forever.
But it won't last forever.
I used to love him. But then again, I used to love magic tricks. And somehow you've magically mastered the art of deception, duplicity, trickery, tricked me into false fantasies, fancy dialogues, and forever thoughts. Lost in your words, but your actions navigate me back to reality, chasing white rabbits, old habits die hard, escaped at last, Alice, out of Wonderland. What type of girl is it that you want me to be? Because see, I speak. Speak up, speak first. What's worse, I don't curse or use your worst moments against you, but with quick steps and cold movements, you cause me to look stupid, and I'm far from foolish, okay? But would turn around and do it if you ask me to, and I have nothing to prove. I have a little accomplished, but I won't last in this show for long, so I'm pleading. If it's too hard to love me as I am, leave me where I am. Let us both win. Walk away being able to face another day. Take advantage of this out. And please, acknowledge whatever doubt had you having me standing here telling you how, whatever fear, causing you to have to not understand this unfair coaching and how to approach the moment. I've given you many ways to control it. You state your piece, then let go of it. Be over it. Let us both walk away whole rather than falling down this what are we rabbit hole. But for some reason, I feel like you're preparing to be the bad guy at the end of this. But nobody wants you to be the villain. Nobody wants an ill feeling towards an individual they dreamt about. Dreamt of being your harmonies and your melodies, your love songs and your blues, but for some reason, you only choose to use me as the latter. And I'll be much obliged when you realize looking me in the eyes and breaking my heart is better than sweet lies. Goodbyes hurt, but what's worse is when you can't see your own needs first, when you can't see worth in front of you. Now see worth in front of you. And what's worse is you're going to lose jumping into the rabbit hole, falling into the depths of the unknown just to see what they say you missing out on. Just to be available. Just to be able to chase the white rabbit. Old habits die hard, but keep your temper, said the caterpillar. Should be pissed, but piss prevents progress. So instead, this is fury mixed into an homage. Or homage, if that's what you call it, right? But I'll try to make this simple and clear as day. It would be so nice if things could finally make sense for a change. But with a young man with range and depth like you, I must accept another fallen beauty awaits to fall. I just hope you're not too late to catch her. Thank you. Okay. So thank you guys so much. I just want to leave you on this little tidbit. Again, when it comes to doing poetry, it takes a lot to stand on the stage, but the message is what's important. So if you didn't listen to anything else that I spit, I want you guys to jot this. The difference between cockiness and confidence is acknowledgement, knowing the obvious, that you're not the only one with a gift, you're not the only one who could spit, and someone better will always exist. But the point is, the gift is meant to send a message, not about your accomplishments. Yes? All right, so we're leaving all that in the 2025. We're moving into peace, love, and prosperity. All right, and I thank you guys so much for allowing me to release that with you, okay? Again, my name is Lady K. As stated, I am the host of a open mic that will be ending next month. December Junior. This month. So yes, please do follow me. My socials are on the thing over there. But if you don't know it, my name is Lady K, and on social media it's backwards. It's KB the Lady. So again, thank you guys so much. for everything. And thank you, Somebody's Mama. Thank you, Nuyorican. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All right, I'm going to get off now. Okay.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of our night. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for all the artists. You guys probably haven't been here every month, but let's give it up for the end of the year for all of the artists who could have been here throughout the year. Give it up for my sound guy in the control room, Paul. Give it up for everybody in the wings. Give it up for Loisaida Center and the Nuyorican. This was a beautiful night. I am Somebody's Mama, and that's a wrap.